Hello guys, we're here to talk about this game. It's called
No, we're not.
Team
Just
Fortress
shut off the
2.
screen.
It's not
No,
very
no.
much of a good game, which is why I'm not playing it.
Shut off. Just shut the stream.
You cannot stop the great TMI Shredalian.
For the love of Jesus Christ. This is embarrassing.
What? What do you expect me to do, huh?
I expect some modicum of respect for your fellow summit. Ramble all you like when you're around other people, but in the company of any summit, you will show at least a small modicum of
Okay, guys. Yo, guys, I don't even know. This game is honestly trash. I just can't even play this.
Why are you playing it then?
I'm not
Why are
playing
you
it.
playing it then?
It is not even. I'm not playing it. Okay.
Why are you playing in the first place?
Because
And
Ian asked me to, but he's not even here, so I
why
don't
do
even
you
know.
dislike it?
Huh?
Why do you dislike this game so much?
Okay,
Why do you
guys, we're
dislike
here to talk about why. We're here to talk about a certain game.
It's known as Team Fortress 2, which some people like and our fellow person named Patrick strongly dislikes for reasons that none of us can fathom. So please, enlighten us.
Also, you cannot stop the great TMI Shredalian from streaming, okay? The stream's back up.
Can you please, for the love of God, just shut up about the great TMI Shredalian and give me rational reasons for making Mark rage quit the call and making Jonathan leave, and I'm pretty sure that's not just because his dad wants him.
Oh, no. That's okay. You see, if they like TF2, then that's it.
Then what? You're going to estrange them? You can do that to Genheads. Sure, Jonathan, he's a Genhead now. No one gives a damn. But
Okay.
not how it works.
So what am I supposed to do?
You're supposed
I'm not
to
playing
at least
TF2 to have fun here, okay? You gotta understand that.
Try to be rational. Give me some reasons why you dislike TF2 so strong.
Okay, I've played classic FPS as most of the games I've played ever, which mostly involve some sort of assault rifle class, which you can use to indefinitely, as most games have, headshots. Then usually the strategy there is that you can get headshots and just basically win the game, be a good player from getting headshots. Because in fact, the best player in Counter-Strike Global Offensive, also known as CSGO, called Shroud, basically what he can do, he can destroy 5 people at one time with just an AK-47 without ADSing or aiming, and get headshots, okay? Counter-Strike is even a better game than TF2, and that one's not that good because you can't aim, but that's not okay to be that way. But honestly, also the physics and the way that TF2 works is just weird, okay? There are a lot of people who don't like TF2 and play Overwatch over TF2 because Overwatch is basically it's a newer version of TF2. TF2, the graphics, the physics of TF2 are like from what 2007. That's outdated. They barely have anyone working on TF2 in the Valve headquarters.
No doubt, it's a new game.
Exactly. So why do people still play it? And they all say that they say that Blizzard games, Overwatch and StarCraft are dying when in actually TF2 has been dead for 2 years.
TF2 has been dead for much longer than 2 years.
Because?
But it doesn't mean that qualitatively it's a bad game. It just means that other games are better. Please give me a specific reason why TF2 is a bad game. Not just a worse game, but a bad game. What makes TF2 a bad?
Well,
the definition
of bad. The definition. Jump. Oh, damn it! Some guys in the stream, and he's like medic jumbo jelly. Damn it! Fine. Okay. Some guy likes TF2 who's in the stream. Mark, are you watching the stream?
No, I'm not.
Okay, like 3 people are on the stream and they're like, "Are you here to make fun of me, kind sir? Are you here to make fun of me
Kind
for
sir?
playing this game?" I don't know. Well, this is basically like a podcast. Okay, honestly, see, bad is relative. Bad is relative to anyone's personality and the way they think. Okay?
Personally, I would say that I disagree. Like, let's see. I don't know. How can I? Oh shit! There's a puncher gun.
Yes.
Like, as I say, you can dislike something without having extremely strong feelings about it.
Honestly, one of the main reasons why I don't like TF2 is because it makes me rage, okay? And that's like something that's not good because I've actually broken my
And
key.
Fortnite doesn't make you rage?
Never.
What about Fortnite doesn't make you rage?
Fortnite doesn't make me rage.
Why not?
Because Fortnite is played a different way of a more classic FPS style. You realize this?
Fortnite, a classic FPS.
No,
You shitting me right now?
it's playing as a more classic FPS style game. A more classic shooter. There we go, shooter.
Okay.
Because Fortnite is a TPS. You see, it's played more as a classic, like, shooter game than other games.
Okay.
And that's just kind of
So,
personal preference.
What genre makes you rage less? What about that classic shooter genre that makes you rage less? I thought that
Because
the point of playing it was to rage, like to get
of
that
what?
feeling
A Fortnite?
of blood rushing through your body.
A Fortnite?
What about Fortnite doesn't make you rage? Like, why don't you rage with classic shooters in Fortnite?
Because in Fortnite, oh well, I guess in Fortnite I'm not like always getting wrecked by someone because they've been playing the game, because Fortnite hasn't been out for like 10 years. So there aren't people who've been wasting their entire lives away.
You dislike TF2 because you're bad at TF2.
No, that's part of it. I dislike TF2 because there are people who have been able to play it before me with much more experience.
So you dislike TF2
So
because
I like games
there's like
there's already an entire community who's have at least 10,000 hours worth of TF2 play.
So let's like suggestion. Okay, suggestion. Let's say that all the people who play TF2 aren't playing TF2 anymore. Like let's say that there was like a new generation for TF2. Would you still dislike TF2?
What do you mean a new generation for TF2? Explain.
If there were new people to play TF2.
There are always new people playing TF2. See, another thing.
But I mean, like, less good people.
Like
fewer good people.
That's why they have ranked. That's why they have ranked, okay? But even the people who aren't playing ranked can still be really good.
Yeah, so I'm saying, what if there were less good people? What if there were people who were about the same skill level as you?
That means really bad.
Well, I mean, you're really bad now, but a bunch of really bad people improved.
So, if everyone in TF2 was a bad player, is that right? Is that what you're asking?
If everyone in TF2 was just about a bad player, yeah.
Well, I still probably wouldn't play it because there are too many bad players.
Okay,
games,
let's say everyone in TF2... No.
See,
I'm saying, like, what if there was a range? Okay, that's not exactly what I'm saying. Not if everyone was a bad player. But what if there's a bigger range? What if there were some good players, some medium players, some bad players? What if there was just more of a range? Like a constant influx of new players, which meant that there are plenty and plenty of bad people who are constantly improving and constantly getting good. So there's a lot of good people, there's a lot of medium people, and there's still a lot of new people.
Well, let's say that. There isn't. That's the thing.
There isn't, and I'm not saying there is going to be anytime soon because TF2 is kind of dead. Not just kind of.
See, most of the new people playing TF2 are kids from like Call of Duty, Battlefield, Overwatch that want to try a new game, right? But then most of them end up not liking TF2 because of the way it's played, right?
Okay, so why not?
But though the Overwatch and TF2, the Overwatch and TF2 communities don't hate each other. That's the thing.
They don't hate each other.
They don't hate each other, okay?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here.
Yes. Your voice keeps on cutting out.
Oh, that's because I'm running 300 ping.
And now it's cut out again.
300 ping.
ping, yeah. Okay, so can you continue? Hello?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, continue with your diatribe on why you disliked it.
See, I personally find TF2 to be like it hasn't really
like, what?
evolved, actually, since what 2000.
Well, I'm saying like, yeah, because TF2 is dead. So as I asked earlier, what would happen if there were enough new people that the game eventually had to evolve? What would happen if there was a community big enough that the game would just start evolving, you know, all on its own, eventually?
Well, the style of TF2 would probably stay the same, the overall style and the way it's played, because then.
Of course, the overall style.
Then the people.
The game mode.
So state the exact question that you're asking.
The exact question is, would you like TF2 if there was a constant influx of new players?
No. That would just be weird.
Why not?
That would just be weird.
Why not?
Because that would just be weird. If like you'd play one day and then there'd be like a bunch of bad people, and you'd play another day and it's like everyone's good.
Well, of course, but there would be like half of the people who are good, half of the people who are bad. It's the same as in Fortnite then, exactly, because Fortnite has a constant influx of new players. And why do you think that Fortnite isn't weird? Fortnite has a constant influx of new players, but what about Fortnite isn't weird?
Well, I guess also the challenge, like challenge of Fortnite. Even if you're a pro player, you can still get killed. The challenge of Fortnite is like that. Because if you have a team with all pros, there's no way they're gonna lose in TF2. But in Fortnite, you can have an entire squad. Most professional squads, like Cypher or Ninja, when they all play together, at least one of them dies per match, even though they're all 4 of them are pro players. Okay? It's like Fortnite
okay, so Fortnite, you like the unpredictability.
Yes. But
like
right? TF2, right? If you see, oh boy, everyone's rank 50, alright, I'm gonna lose. It's like it's already predicted.
So it's like the sense that no matter what you do, you can
no matter what you do, you can still get killed by like unlucky no scope, whatever.
I suppose that is a strange way to think about it, but it explains why you dislike TF2 so much. Now explain why you're constantly yelling about the game. Why do you rage so much?
Why?
Why do you rage so much?
Well, I just explained it to you.
You haven't really explained anything. You just told me that there's more unpredictability.
Well,
so
because, for example, like, also, like, the only class that I could actually play in, like, TF2 was, like, Sniper. But even that now is bad because, you know, Fortnite sniping is different. Because the physics of Fortnite sniping are more realistic.
Well, yeah, that's because TF2 hasn't really been updated in years.
Exactly, like Fortnite, you have to anticipate where the person's gonna be. But I'm not used to that kind of sniping.
Specifically ask like why there would be an influx of more players.
Quick question: what happened to Mark?
The influx of new players would make the developers develop more. Cause the developers to update
you know
the game.
You know that Charlon training.
Wait, guys, 2 things. What happened to?
I'm right here.
Left,
oh no, Mark left.
Is
Quick,
it Charlon
Yeah.
streaming right now, or do you?
I think Mark ended
listen,
the stream.
I've been arguing with Genji almost every day about why TF2 is bad. And this has been for about 3 weeks. I've been arguing every day about why TF2 is bad.
Okay, the next thing. Who set out the donor?
I don't know. I think that was Joseph.
Patrick, you're still streaming. You're still streaming.
Yeah, I know. Why? Of course.
Patrick, mute the stream,
why do you think
please.
I'm not?
Let's talk about some personal. Patrick, can you just mute the stream just for a second? Let's talk about some personal things.
Okay. Like, what do you want me to do?
Mute the stream, end it. Like, just hit the stop streaming button, but don't keep posting.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay. When you're ready.
Okay.
What are you guys gonna do?
Wait.